Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know. I'm feeling fresh today. We're in April, it's a new month, a new cycle, we're springing forward, and I thought I'd wear the beautiful t-shirt that Kristen sent to me, and she also sent me the Witch's Familiar deck for us all. So huge thank you to Kristen, and a big thank you to Victoria for sending me Grim. It really does mean the world. I'm a box set queen, and you know, when I've got free time, that's what I love to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So Twin Flames, Divine Feminines, what do you need to know today? I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards. So I'm going to use the Witch's Familiar. I'm also going to use these later on the Pixie Power Tarot channel to perhaps do a pick a pile or, you know, a reading, something exciting. So if you aren't already, head over to Pixie Power Tarot. It's my other channel. I post on there every now and again, and I'm going to be posting something on there later that I think you'll enjoy. I'm also going to use the Mary Queen of Angels deck today because I really feel Mother Mary with us all right now, guiding us, keeping us safe, protecting us, and, you know, comforting us in that beautiful Empress energy. I'm going to use the Tarot Grand Lux deck because these are superb, and I'm going to use some animal cards. Some animal cards, totems. Let's see what's going on. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? And as always, thank you all for being here. It means the world. So what do we need to know for the feminines today, please, angels? What do we need to know for the feminines? What do we need to know for the divine masculines today? And what do we need to know for this amazing journey? What do we need to know? Thank you, and so it is. Taking out anything that I feel is jumping off. What do we need to know for the feminines today? What animals, please, angels, are surrounding the feminines? What do we need to know for the divine masculines today? Wow, few for the masculines. And what do we need to know for the journey? What do we need to know for the journey? So I'm taking out anything that I feel is jumping. Mother Mary, thank you for being with us. What do we need to know for the feminines today? Thank you. What do we need to know for the masculines today? Wow, thank you. And what do we need to know for this amazing journey? Wow, okay. Just seeing what that one is makes perfect sense as well with what's going on. And let's use the Witch's Familiar. What do we need to know, please, for the divine feminines today, angels? What do we need to know for the divine feminines today, please? Thank you. Anything else? Yeah. What do we need to know for the masculines today? What do we need to know for the masculines today? And what do we need to know for this journey? Wow. Okay, falling out there. Amazing. So I'm going to start with the masculines again today, I think. So let's have a look. I just saw one jump out and it was pretty amazing. Wow. I'm going to use the cat because I'm feeling the cat energy today, strength and independence. So, masculines, they're becoming the Fool. Now, this is really good because it's showing a new beginning. You know, they're preparing for this new beginning and they're being vulnerable. They're opening the heart. They're allowing the love in. They're allowing the light to go into the wound that's opening up through the quiet time they're spending. You know, they're spending time contemplating, thinking. You know, karmic situations are kind of all over the place right now because the masculines are being kind of forced to go within. You know, they're having this time at home. You know, there's nothing else they can do. So they're going within, they're thinking of you. They're opening the heart, they're being vulnerable. And, you know, because of that, they're tuning in with their high priestess energy. They're tuning in with you because you're their goddess. You know, you're their high priestess, you're their empress. So they're tuning in with you. So they're preparing for a new beginning with you. They're preparing for a new beginning that really will activate their higher self, that will lead them towards where they're truly meant to be. You know, they're tuning in with their higher self now. They're going through ascension. There's awakenings going on, realizations, aha moments. And I've just got to go and grab this card because I really felt this. I felt this when I was shuffling. The masculines are receiving signs about the divine feminine. And you do this anyway, you get signs, synchronicities all the time on your journey. But it's because you're plugged in, you're tapped into source. So, you're more aware of these signs when they're coming to you. But the masculines most of the time are so busy or distracted with the 3D life, they don't see the signs as much, or when they come, they don't really understand them. Well, now the signs are being blatantly shoved in their face. They can't miss these signs. And these signs are showing them that they need to start, to open the heart, to have a new beginning, to change their life. Because the signs that they're receiving are about you. And it's about you and your power and who you truly are and where you're leading them and where you're going yourself. So, they're inspired by you right now. Your successes, the way that you deal with your losses, the things that you overcome, your divine strength, your independence. And they are seeing all the signs right now that are leading them to you because you're their empress. You're nurturing this love, and they are feeling that love. They are feeling you nurturing them right now, like the mother nurturing the child. And we're giving the number 111 there, remain positive. Again, when I'm tuning in with the masculines, there's still confusion. They still can't communicate fully because the words still aren't coming out right. So, and they're giving me fear, thank you. So once again, the fear is rising up. It comes all the way down from the solar plexus. And it comes all the way up, the fear being released. So they're releasing fears right now. And the reason they're releasing fears is because they're going within, but it's because of the beautiful way that you're dealing with your situation and healing it. Feminines, you're rising up now. You're stronger. You're in your power. There's no blame there. You're forgiving. You're releasing. You're letting go. You're healing. And that's allowing your masculine to stand in their king energy. They're becoming the emperor for you, but they need to gain the strength to speak their truth. And this is what they're doing now. They're taking that sword of truth from Archangel Michael. They're wearing their armor. And this armor is coming from God because they know they have to speak the truth in karmic situations. They have to release karmic situations. They have to be very honest and truthful. And this is why they're looking in the mirror right now, because things are happening to open them up. And they are being judged by themselves. They are facing their own judgment and facing their truth and going within. And angels are watching over this. And Archangel Michael is holding their hand, guiding them on. And even though the masculines are strong, they're finding that courageous energy to actually speak the truth, to be stronger still. Because you have to remember, it takes strength to hide your feelings. And that's, I'm not saying it's right that they do that, but think of the strength it takes to hide from the real you. They sacrifice their happiness. They sacrifice so much, and now they're realizing they don't have to sacrifice anything anymore because things are crumbling, things are changing. Their world is being uplifted and, uprooted so that their energy can be uplifted. And it's been uplifted by you, and they feel a bit foolish about it. They're a bit afraid. They don't know what the future holds in any area or avenue right now because of the energy of the world. There's great changes going on out there and within. And remember, the 3D world is always where your masculine is hidden away. Well, now the 3D world is changing. There's nowhere for them to hide away. All they can do is go within and face this truth, and they feel a bit foolish. They feel like a fool. They feel like a fool because they've let you go and they've let you down. And that's the most important thing. They feel they've let you down and they feel foolish. They feel afraid. They feel vulnerable. They're afraid of the unknown. What does this all mean? And this is why they're going within to their higher self and spending time in meditation, contemplation. This is why Mother Mary is around them, allowing them to open up to the signs that they are seeing. that they are being guided to be optimistic. And this is what we've got coming through here, with this card, with the Empress. Even though this is showing you how they feel about you, the 111 is remaining positive. So, if you're seeing 111, 111, it's a huge sign to remain optimistic, because your masculine is waking up, asking again for forgiveness, needing to forgive themselves. And they're sobering up right now. So if your masculine has distracted themselves in alcohol, they're sobering up. Maybe they can't go to where they go to get their booze, like the pub or, the club or wherever they're going. Maybe they're just not drinking as much because they can't go out and get what they need. It's a very sobering time. And it's a sobering time for the masculines anyway, whether they drink or they don't, because they're realising what's going on in the world. It's a sobering time. It makes you face up to things when things change. And their world right now is going topsy-turvy. And this is why they're having incredible lows and immense highs. Ups and downs, highs and lows. And when they're in that high energy, that's when they're thinking of you in a wonderful vibration. And you're feeling that love. You're feeling that connection. You're knowing that they're coming. And then when they're in those lows, you feel their fear. This is why there's so much high and low, up and down energy right now. 1 minute you're feeling great, and then the next minute you're having physical symptoms. And I've been experiencing that, and so has George, There's been a lot of physical symptoms coming in, especially with what's going on in the world right now, and 5G's coming in and all these things that are affecting us as spiritual beings of light. But the masculines are feeling all of this, and they're starting to wonder why they're experiencing things in this way. So it's very sobering for the divine masculines. We've got tenacity here, they're starting to feel the way around, they're starting to wonder what's going on. They're using their emotions more. They're in their emotions more. They're feeling things. Because what the beetle does, this is the stag beetle, which is even more fascinating because it's a stag. But beetles feel the way around. And that's what I'm feeling as I'm tuning into this. The masculines are feeling now. They're going within and facing their emotions because, they're in the transcendence phase, this transformation, the horse, they're in a period of kind of, this resolution, but it's like a reflection, like a transit from one phase to the next. They're kind of like in this interim period of what to do. So they're reflecting, they're going within, they're becoming very wise. They're realising things here, they're thinking about forward motion. Because you can see there that, the horse there, very deep eyes, and the masculines have got very, very intense eyes. Your masculine, will have those amazing eyes. And you just get lost in those eyes. And right now they're kind of within the mind, visualizing things, planning things, setting intentions. And that's what this horse is doing, because, this may be the horse watching another horse, but they're showing me that this is what they're wanting to do, to move forward to the castle. And the castle is union. The castle is their happy ever after with you. But they have to work out how to do this. And we've got here the mermaid, introspection. So again, going within, going within, facing up to their emotions. Mermaid energy, emotion, water, power. The mermaid brings you into the realm of water, which also speaks of our emotions. You will be challenged to dig deep within yourself to understand your fears. Only by doing so can you truly heal. Throughout this journey, the mermaid offers her love and support go with her flow. And who's the mermaid, divine feminine? That's you. You're the mermaid, guiding your masculine through the journey, offering love, offering support. And they are going within right now to realise that it's been there all along. The masculines are tuning in with that now. They're realising, wow, she's been there all along. He's been there all along, my beloved, my one. And they are going within. And this is why it may seem like they're not around right now. Because they're quiet. They're quiet, they're thinking. And, They may be online, you may be seeing them pop up online, but they're in thought. They're thinking how they're going to move forward to you. The angels are also telling me they're thinking about who's around you right now. If anyone else is moving towards you, because they feel that you're working on self, that you're in your power right now. And yes, you have highs and lows as well, but most of the time you're in your power, especially now, working on self, and they feel that. So they're wondering if you're moving on, what you're doing. And because of that, we've got the mammal, primal instinct. And, their primal instinct right now is to kind of come forward to you, to defend themselves, to act. This is what they want to do, but they're being held back. The ancient spirit is linking you with your primal awareness and strength. We all have potent forces within us that are ready to be activated. Fear, sex, survival, and the power of imagination. Channel these forces in a constructive and balanced way that could lead to great pleasure. So again, I feel this is the great passion of the masculine for the feminine. This is the energy of sexual, the sexual energy, the way they feel, fear, sex, survival, and the power of the imagination. So this is what they're doing when they're in thought. They're thinking about you. They're being sexual with you. There's a lot of passion there and fire. And, sometimes when the masculines go into fear energy, they're horny because they want to release their emotions somehow, So you'll find that you're feeling that chemistry. You're connecting with that sexual, that energy, that thinking that they are thinking. So, you're feeling each other. And, the feminines and the masculines feel each other, especially the feminines, you feel it when your masculine's horny. And remember, if they're in a karmic situation, don't think that they're getting, their jig on with their person, because I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling they're getting their jig on with you in their imagination, and it's affecting their physical body. They'll be getting responses in their physical body. So you'll be getting responses in your physical body because they are the mammoth, and they have this mammoth passion and intensity around them. And we've got the goat for adventure. And I love this because, my twin flame George, who's got his own channel, Blue Eyes Tarot, he's got a little goat. He's got a thing for this goat right now. I bought him this goat. And, it's like one of the, like these, okay, like these, but a goat one. And, he takes it quite, all over the place. And, that's nothing to do with his masculine energy, but it's the fact that the masculines are feeling this goat energy right now. This adventure, they're wanting an adventure. Isn't he cute, by the way? Look at him. Okay, he's my little reindeer. I had him at Christmas. And he's a stag as well. He's got stag horns, okay, stags. So remember, the masculines are learning, and they're on a great adventure right now. And this is even more hitting home because I saw something on social media about, wild goats that were going through the streets. I'm not sure where it was. It could have been in Derby. Oh, no, it was in Llandudno in Wales. That was it. They were seen, wild goats were seen on the streets of Llandudno during this, this crazy lockdown period. So, it's showing the masculines that are going on adventure. These goats signifying adventures, going where they've never been before, where they've never really been allowed to go before because, they were restricted. And now the masculines are facing this adventure in the mind. And this is why the goat energy is coming up. There's more to life than just getting up and doing your usual thing. And that's what they're being reminded of. And the goat reminds you to appreciate the people and the things that make your life more interesting and colourful. Well, that's you, Divine Feminine. You make their life interesting and colourful. You will be craving to embark on new adventures. So look up and ahead, and the goat will make sure you don't lose your footing. How amazing is that? So the masculines right now are being guided forward to seek out adventure, to go within and work out a strategy of how to make all of this reality. And that's where they are now. How amazing is that? That's powerful. Love it. So feminines, what's going on with you then today? Wow. Well, you're in your Queen of Cups energy, which means you're in your emotions. You're feeling good. you're feeling good. So you may be having highs, lows, ups and downs and feeling all this intense energy, but it's because of the passion within you, the passion, and you're feeling the heat. And you may have noticed as I started the reading, I had purple nail varnish. Well, this is colour changing and it's gone pink. This is the heat from the masculines, and you're feeling that heat today. So feminines, you're in your power because you're embracing the way you feel, which is always real, and you're in tune with who you are. You're also in tune with your abundance right now. You're working on abundance, working out how you're going to bring money in, how you're going to create your life, working on your purpose, on service. So you're focused on you, and that's the right thing. Somebody said, my masculine is distracted and busy. And I said, well, then you get distracted and busy. And they took it the wrong way. And obviously what I mean is, it's about focusing on you. If they are doing them, then you do you. Don't worry about what they are doing. Start doing you, which means, getting busy with your life. Your sole purpose, with meditating, with grounding yourself, with feeling good, with raising your vibration, with self-love, self-care and self-healing, nurturing yourself, doing things you want to do, And yes, at home, we're stuck at home, but it could be yoga, meditation, watching a box set. I've started rewatching Buffy and, Buffy and Angel, the ultimate twin flame couple. Go into separation and all that stuff. It's power energy coming in. So you have to understand that this is the power. You're realizing who you are. You're taking control. You're taking the money. You're taking the abundance. You're opening your arms and you're receiving all the things the universe has for you. And this is because you understand that your masculine is taking that sword of truth, that they are moving out of the trapped energy and the fear, and they've got their own work to do. So you're realizing, as a powerful lioness, as a powerful divine feminine, that, you have to allow the masculines the time, the space and the room to go into this trapped cage they're in and release themselves. And Archangel Michael is giving them the sword, and you're realizing that now. So instead, you're focusing on you and you're holding that cup. You're holding that love, you're sending that love, and they feel that love and that emotion and that power, and it's making them stronger. It's allowing them to move out of fear. And also, if there's any of you feminines watching who need to remove yourself from any karmic situations that you're in, you're facing this right now. You're mirroring your masculine and what needs to be done. And the angels are saying you have to have patience. At times it may feel like you're going round and round and round in circles, but you have to have patience. You have to have patience while your masculine jumps out of this, and again, it's a goat, by the way, jumps out of this cage or this, this fencing they're in, and the goat there, and I am seeing it as a goat, even though you could say it's a unicorn, healing. But I feel that's the masculines embarking on this adventure and trusting in divine timing, that all will be well by having compassion. And why do you have compassion? Look at this, because you're a divine feminine. And not only are you a divine feminine, but you are watched over by heaven. This is so powerful. So it's showing you the truth. That you're learning patience. That's your journey. You have to have compassion. I see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. So you have to forgive. You have to release blame. You have to trust that your masculine is doing their work and they've done the best they can. They didn't mean to hurt you. They were just dealing with things the best they could at the time. But it's helped you to grow. It's for your soul growth and learning, for your evolvement. And the angels are watching over you. It says, I allow myself to feel safe. Well, yesterday I did a pick a pile, and all 3 piles said the same thing. Feel safe, you're protected. The angels are watching over you. You've got this and they've got you. Enjoy your life knowing that heaven is watching over your loved ones and you. So trust that divine timing is at work and that you're being watched over and all is well. And that you can be you. strong, powerful, feminine, who you're truly meant to be. And you've got the dragon bringing in wealth. And I love this because the dragons are around the feminines right now, helping the feminines, removing obstacles out of the way. And this is bringing you in wealth, showing you that you'll be abundant, that you'll have what you desire, that you are strong. Your spiritual dragon wants you to reach your true potential, and it can provide knowledge to those who are worthy of its insight. Well, that's you. Some associate the appearance of a spiritual dragon with riches, but in reality, it's more to do with being rich with happiness. This is true wealth and a path that the spirit dragons may guide us down. So your spirit dragon is guiding you towards happiness, wealth, health, and happiness, all the things that you want, all the things that you're craving right now, that you believe you'll have with your twin flame. Your dragon is saying you can have that now. Feel it now. Come into union with yourself, and everything else will align and fall into place. So that's the awareness you're coming into, because, you know, the Wren is here bringing in awareness, and the Mole is superstition. So superstition, this is about letting go of fear, letting go of things that, you know, you think are affecting things, the connection. Maybe you're thinking, oh, you know, black magic's affecting things, or the karmic person is affecting things. It's all illusion. It's superstition. So you have to rise up and realize that the awareness is that you make your own happiness. Happiness is an inside job, and your dragon is allowing you to know that, to work on that right now. So see through the illusion, the fear, and trust in who you are. So what do we need to know for the journey? This is so powerful today. Wow. So the first thing we've got coming through is the beautiful deer, and the page which is showing me your masculine is growing up. They're growing up, and it doesn't matter how old they are physically, they're growing up spiritually. They're seeing things clearer. They're seeing things clearly. And, you know, you're the queen. You're the queen guiding them. Strong, successful, powerful, allowing them to face up to the truth, you know, to see their way forward. And we've got the bear there as well for strength and courage. So, you know, the deer, they're becoming more gentle. They're opening the heart to the love. They're allowing the love, and they're sorting things out by being courageous. So this is two sides of the same coin. You know, it's showing they're taking control, they're growing up spiritually, but they're also taking control physically because they're realizing what they need to do, and they're facing fear. They're standing their ground. And yes, around some of them, there may be a karmic person, you know, who's defensive and ready to fight for the person there, to fight for your twin. But your twin is preparing to fight for you because you've got the dragonfly and we've got light worker. And this is showing you that both of you are transforming right now, growing. You're light workers. There's a reason you're on the earth, to help humanity. You possess the power of light. And you do, feminines, you possess the light. The masculines have to come into the light because they possess the light. They're just searching for it right now because it's deep within you and them. The dragonfly symbolizes change and transformation and being open to experience new things. It's usually symbolic of something big unfolding in your personal journey. Every flight, thank you, the releasing fear. It's about releasing fear, and that's the symbolic thing that's unfolding, the fear. Every flight the dragonfly takes is perilous, yet truly unforgettable. So this journey can feel perilous. It can feel scary. It can feel like a struggle. You know, if you're thinking, oh, this is painful, why have I signed up for this? It's because it's helping you to grow. It's changing you. It's molding you. It's transforming you into the light so that you're opening up to the light, becoming the light, knowing the light. This is the power of you. And we've got soul guidance with the Orrea here. Okay, or the Orrea. I can never say it's Orca, isn't it? Orca. Okay, I always say like an Oreo. Okay, like an Oreo biscuit for some reason. It's because I can never read that. But this is this mighty whale jumping out of the ocean. So it's showing the power within you of your soul and your soul guidance you're being guided on. The Orca is asking you to get in touch with your inner self through meditation and soul searching, which is what you're both doing right now. You've got time to do this. All the knowledge you require for yourself is within your soul. So you must learn to trust your instincts and allow your power to come forward. Going inward is the only way to go forward right now. So you have to go within. So this is another sign for you that the masculines can only go in. They can't go out. So they have to go in. And that's why they're going in, because they're staying in. So the soul is jumping free, searching for something now, something rising up. And we've got the panther for boldness. And feminines, you're like the leopard right now. You're like the leopard. And the leopard is bold, standing in power, biding time, being patient, preparing. And the panther is gaining courage. The black panther symbolises all the hidden gifts that you should be sharing with the world. So this is about going within and realizing that you have gifts within you right now that you can share with the world, that can bring you abundance, that can bring you, spiritual support, that can help you to feel better. That includes your beauty, power, strength, grace, and knowledge. So this is about you understanding who you are, and the masculines are understanding who they are. Channel its speed and agility when it comes to handling certain issues. The powerful panther helps you to understand the chaos and to move with courage through the dark times of your life. So this panther is helping you to move with courage through the dark times of your life, through the dark times of your twin flame journey, and what's going on in the world with coronavirus. So this panther is helping you to be bold, to stand in your power. And it's allowing the masculines to do the same. And we've got the eagle for perspective. And what do eagles do? They rise above all things. They see through the eyes of love because they really see the planet below. So they see the bigger picture. And the eagle is also symbolizing to you that things are manifesting now, that things are changing, especially if you're seeing the eagle and 777, because it shows things falling into place. The eagle is a powerful totem that offers lessons about looking closely at the most minute of details in order to see life from a bigger perspective, a broader perspective. And that's what you do. You realise as you find your way to union that there's so many things going on behind the scenes that you can't see. So you have to trust and have faith and power. And if you're doing the Find Your Way to Union series with me, you'll understand that all the way from day one, right the way through to where we are now at day 54, the power of the journey, the way it unfolds, the way it starts to make sense. When this graceful hunter comes into your life, it's time to look inward with a careful eye. Opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. And that's what happens. And how does that happen? Look at this. With quiet time. Quiet time. So the masculines are being guided to go within for quiet time. Feminines, you're having quiet time because you're tuning in with you. So there's a lot of quiet around. Quiet. Shh, quiet. And that's what I'm feeling. We're quieting the world, and the world within us is quieting, and we're starting to see the truth. Clarity is coming in, tuning in with the inner child, forgiving, letting go, following adventure, tuning in with the now, the present moment, which is all we ever have. So it's about being more in the now than any other time. And we've got dexterity. The otter there, and the otter there is showing me, quiet contemplation, thinking, planning, wisdom. Oh, wow, look at that, as I say it there, it is the owl for wisdom. Wisdom coming in, searching, seeking, and the wolf for communication. And this is your masculine kind of, hungering for you, crying for you, whispering to you, telepathically communicating, singing those songs to you, on the wings of love, flying for you. So your masculine communicating with you, and you can hear them, because this is the masculine and this is the feminine, and that's the eagle flying in the sky there. So it's all falling into place, leading to communication. And it's communication right now of the masculine's higher self. Their higher self is communicating with your higher self, and their guides are communicating with your guides, and their guides are communicating with them. So the masculines are learning, you're growing, it's all changing. So this is really powerful. So the angels want you to stand in your power today and trust in who you are. And because they're feeling sexual, I'm going to use the dice, okay? And I'm going to do a sexual energy check-in over the weekend. It'll probably be tomorrow night. So, prepare for that. Get ready, okay? It'll be sometime tomorrow. You can always watch it back if you miss it live. So pop on your notification bell. So how are the masculines? What do they want to do? Yesterday, they wanted to hug us in the closet. They were hiding that within. So what do they want to do today? Let's do it separately. What do they want to do to the feminines today? Wow, we've got hug me on the floor. So that it's still that hug energy, okay? Remember, time is illusion. We've got hug me on the floor. So they want to passionately hug you and then move it somewhere else. This is sexual. So they were hiding that hug. They were hiding it, they were hiding it in the closet. But now they want to push you on the floor. So now they're making it more intense and fiery on the floor. Hug me on the floor. Take me on the floor, on the floor, which means they're coming out into the open. They're getting passionate with you. They're pushing you on the floor. They want to feel you. So there's a lot of sexual energy there. So enjoy this day because the sun's shining. And we may not be able to go outdoors or go around or go out, but we can certainly tune in with that beautiful energy of love. So tune in with who you are today. Know yourself, trust yourself, and know that you are safe. Have a magical day, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.